I have a candle and a paper with me on the table today. So, obviously, we are going to do a candle wax reading. I have turned the chat off because this is not a question based reading. I won't be taking questions today. Uh, this is just going to be messages that come up for the collective. Take whatever message resonates in your situation and leave the rest. Do not try to forcibly fit any of these messages in your situation, okay? Also, if you would like to book a session with me, the WhatsApp number is in the description. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. It's in my channel description. My Instagram link is also there if you would like to follow me on Instagram for short readings. And one more thing that I would like to say, although I do, these YouTube live readings where I take questions, um, and those are free. Okay, those are free. So what happens is, this happens especially from the YouTube viewers who are coming from the YouTube live. uh, they generally send me a message on WhatsApp and expect me to do a free reading for them. That does not happen, my loves, because I am a professional tarot reader. I have been doing readings for clients from all over the world for the past many years. I have studied, I have written exams, I have a diploma in tarot. So you need to understand that this is my profession, and I mean, you wouldn't go and ask for free services from a doctor or a lawyer or a makeup artist or any other professional, right? So kindly don't do it with tarot readers also, because this is not just with me. I have seen other readers facing the similar situation where people don't want to pay their fees, or they want free readings, they want discounts all the time. What happens is you are setting a very wrong message to the universe that it's okay to do things for free and that you don't deserve to be paid for your hard work and your skill. So never do that for anybody, and never ask for anything for free, because you're creating a debt for yourself as well. That is why even when I do these free readings on YouTube, I ask you to always give me a follow or a like in terms of energy exchange, because that is how we maintain healthy energy exchange, okay? Otherwise it just becomes like a one sided drain of energy, time and effort. So please never do that. Please do not ask for free readings. This is my profession. I have worked hard for it. I have practiced for years. I spend hours and hours every day in consultations all over the world. Please do not ask for free readings, okay? All right. Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't want to offend anybody, but this is a community and we all need to be on the same page. You need to understand my issues as well. So I just thought of sharing this with you. Okay, now let's get back to the reading. I don't want to bore you with this. We're going to do a candle wax reading. I would like you to take a deep breath, relax, look at this flame, calm down your mind. Oh, take a deep breath, focus on the flame, and as soon as we start getting messages, I will be telling you what is coming up for the collective. Take what applies in your situation and leave the rest. Somebody seems to be very, very closed off, very secretive, not ready to reveal anything, whether it's your professional plans, whether it's your romantic feelings towards somebody. Somebody just wants to keep everything hidden, or maybe you have a problem communicating your feelings with people. I don't know who this message is for, but my loves, you need to make a new vision board. Okay, you know what a vision board is, right? Where you write your manifestations, post pictures of the things, like suppose you're manifesting a new dress, or a new car, or anything like a new job or whatever. Um, post a relevant picture, write your manifestation, write an affirmation, make a vision board. You have lovely ideas on Pinterest and YouTube and Instagram, everywhere you can take ideas from there. Make that vision board, okay? And as soon as possible, decorate it exactly the way your heart wants, and it's going to do magic for you. It's not silly, in fact it works, because every day when you have that vision board in front of you, you know what your intention is, you know what your manifestation is, and you work hard towards it. I also see a lot of leakage here, okay? Now this leakage in the real sense, this could be energy leaks. Yeah, energy leaks are real. Now, what I was just saying few minutes ago about, asking for free services, asking for free readings or discounts, we feel that we are doing something which is going to help us, but we are actually creating debt for ourselves by doing that. Okay. Now, the energy leak that I see here is you need to be mindful of who you share your energy, your time, your efforts with, whether it's romantically, in a friendship, even at your workplace. Never work for free. Okay, if you are a freelancer, if you are an influencer, if you have an online business, whatever it is, or even if you are good at something, maybe a skill, like for instance, I'm good at tarot, you could be good at cooking, baking, or maybe crochet or knitting or anything, whatever your skill could be. Don't do it for free. Okay, at least don't make it a habit. There are some people who try to say, oh my god, you're so good at this, why don't you make something for me? And then out of generosity you end up doing it all the time for a lot of people. Limit that energy leakage. Okay, because you would be sending out a signal to the universe that you don't really deserve the money in spite of working hard for it. You're putting in effort, you're putting in your time and money and everything, and you're sending out a signal to the universe that it's okay not to get paid whatever you deserve for your hard work. So don't do that. Who I also felt very, very drained for some reason right now, almost like my energy was draining out. Some of you could be feeling very emotionally, physically drained out or irritated for no reason. That's likely, what's going on. Someone is draining your energy, your positivity. If there is somebody around you, your friends, your family, somebody who's constantly complaining about something in their life or complaining about other people, gossiping, and you are listening to them, it's a drain of your energy, your positivity, your time. They leave feeling better about the whole situation after sharing these things with you, but you, on the other hand, lose your energy during that exchange. So limit that leakage of energy. In fact, when I was saying the previous message, I started getting a new message already. I need to say it. I saw puppies. On a completely different note, okay? This has got nothing to do with the energy leakage. I just saw puppies. Someone could be adopting a puppy soon, or maybe you have adopted a puppy already. Um, or if you have pets, they could be expecting babies. If you have a pet dog or something, like maybe you take them for a checkup or something, you already know that they're expecting babies or they're going to have puppies soon. This, I don't know, it just came as a random message. I saw a litter of puppies. Next message, someone, again I'm getting that same energy of feeling fatigue and a tired energy, again deep mental physical fatigue. So some of you could be feeling very tired, some of you just want to rest and relax, probably just catch up on some sleep. You've been working hard or maybe traveling too much. It feels like a hangover without having done too much, or even without drinking for that matter. You know how your head is spinning and you feel like a complete lack of energy, even though you haven't been drinking or anything. That same kind of energy I just felt. Now somebody could also be having a throat chakra blockage. Okay, so someone has a lot to say but can't actually find the words to describe it. It's like, I want to say so much, I want to share things with somebody, but uh, you can't really find the right words, or you can't find the right opportunity, or you're just not able to open up. uh, they're getting irritated. That energy of fatigue and lethargy and irritation that I got, I think, is also because they're getting irritated with themselves or with somebody for not being able to think straight or speak clearly. An emotional outburst also might take place, so be very, very careful about that. There could be an emotional outburst because the more you bottle up your feelings, the more you try to suppress whatever you want to share with that person or say to that person, the more you suppress, later it's going to just explode, and that emotional outburst might happen. So be very careful about that. If you can't speak right away, at least maintain a journal, write down your feelings, just get them out somehow, vent out. Hang in there. Like, I got this energy of a lot of people resonating with this message, so hang in there, you'll feel better soon. Don't worry, you'll feel better soon. It's a phase. You will get out of it, but just try not to hurt people while you are in this particular phase. You're getting irritated and you just might end up snapping at somebody for no reason. Just be very careful about that. Write it down, or meditate, or go for a jog, go for a run. Just go to the gym, do whatever you feel like for venting out, but try not to hurt people while you're in this phase. Now whoever needs to hear this today, okay, this is a very, very important message that is coming up. Your soul is trying to make you stop repeating some patterns in your life. Okay, your gut feeling, your inner feeling, your higher self, everybody, your soul is trying to tell you something, that you need to stop repeating the patterns. These repeating patterns could be anything, attracting emotionally unavailable people, attracting toxic people, or not being able to set healthy boundaries. You know that you need to do it, but you're not doing it. Or some of you need to make some changes to your diet, your lifestyle. There are repeating patterns where, one day you decide that, okay, I'm going to start eating healthier, I'm going to start exercising, but you just don't do it after 2 days. uh, your soul is telling you to stop repeating the same patterns. Now, again, coming back to healthier boundaries, I feel that sometimes you tend to do too many things for people, even when you know that they are not going to be grateful for it. This could be your friends, your family, this could be your co-workers, even a romantic connection for some people. You know that you end up doing maximum work and people start taking you for granted. Now this is a repeating pattern that you need to stop, but you're not doing it. Now that your soul is actually screaming like, why can't you understand? I've been trying to tell you to stop this. You end up getting hurt again and again. I literally had this vision of uh, somebody actually screaming at their own inner self. Listen to it. Okay, don't resist. Stop dismissing the signs that you see. Listen, stop dismissing the signs, because your timeline is literally rearranging itself now. Okay, now when I say your timeline is rearranging, it means that some people who are toxic for you, some people who are using you, exploiting you in certain ways, are probably best kept at a distance. You need to set boundaries with these people, or you need to cut off communication if possible, or at least, like I said, keep them at a distance. Set a specific pattern where now you start setting healthy boundaries, you start learning to say no. That is the repeating pattern that, your soul is trying to say that, you need to stop your earlier patterns and get into a new pattern which is healthier. Your future is also shifting. In the future, I think you're going to make new friends. There are going to be new co-workers, or maybe new connections which are more in alignment with your thought process, or they understand your boundaries, they respect your boundaries. Your future is shifting, and your soul is telling you it is time to move on. It is time to move on from toxic patterns, toxic people, toxic job, anything which has served its purpose. You know that a friendship is probably done and dead and over, and there is no way it can go back to its healthier self, what it was earlier. It is time for you to close that chapter and probably move on to the next chapter. There are a lot of signs that the universe, your higher self, is trying to give you. It's just a matter of calming down your mind, your body, listening to your inner self. There could also be an ancestor who's trying to reach out to you. You may or may not know this person. So, if this could be a grandparent, a parent, maybe an uncle, aunt, anybody who has passed away in the last 3 years, or this could be an ancestor whom you have never seen. You probably don't even know their name. This could be somebody way, behind from your lineage, who is trying to protect you, who's trying to shield you from some harm, or who is probably going to try and give you some kind of signs and synchronicities. White feathers could be important. Look out. Like, you don't have to go searching for white feathers, but if at all you see a white feather floating outside your window, just, you're just taking a walk somewhere and you happen to see a white feather just appear in front of you, that could be a sign. For some people, this could be a horse, okay, a white horse. Now, this could be an actual real horse right in front of you, or this could be the picture of a horse, or maybe you're watching a movie and suddenly a horse appears on the screen in any form, okay? It could be a magazine, it could be while you're scrolling. That horse, when you see that, okay, when you see that, understand that this is a sign sent to you by one of your ancestors. And whatever you are thinking, or whatever you are doing at that point of time when you saw that horse, it's going to be a confirmation from the ancestor that yes, you're on the right path. So let's say, okay, if this is confusing for you, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you are with a person, okay? You have just started dating that person. um, you happen to see a horse. When you're out with this person, you're just casually going out for a date or a stroll or something like that, and you just happen to see a horse. Or you're chatting with somebody, and while chatting, a post, a tweet, a photo, something appears with a horse. That is your ancestor telling you that okay, it's okay, this person is safe, this person is positive, it's good, okay, you're on the right path, continue this friendship, it's safe for now, this person is good, okay. Same could apply for a job. Let's say you're going for a job interview, or you have just started a new job and you happen to see the white feather or the horse. It's like, okay, fine, right now you're on the right path, continue walking on that path, okay. What else? I'm seeing a lot of animals today. A lot of animals. I again saw a puppy and a kitten. Strange. No, why I'm saying this is strange is because um, This is again linked to one of your ancestors. Okay, somebody's ancestor is going to come back into the family as a pet. That pet has some kind of a past life connection with you, and that pet is actually going to be that ancestor who has chosen to come back to spend some time with your family. Maybe they did not get enough time to spend with you. So let's say, somebody, maybe your grandparent or great grandparents, or even somebody before that had passed away, and they are actually watching you from heaven, for and they are like, I wish I could spend some more time with these people, with my family. They will be coming back into your family as a pet, specifically a cat or a dog. Remember, I said somebody is going to adopt a pet, somebody is going to adopt a puppy, or if you already have a pet, they are probably expecting puppies, right? So it could be something related to that, because I do see that again. Uh, some of you could be receiving flowers. Now this is a very light-hearted message, nothing really too serious. So I think spirit is saying that we need to now end it on a light note. Somebody is going to receive flowers, or like a small gift along with flowers or something. Or maybe somebody is going to gift you a plant, if you're fond of gardening, or if you are really a nature lover, somebody is going to ask you out on a date or an outing, which is maybe something to do with nature, like a nature trail, a hike, or let's go to the nearby park, let's go to a botanical garden or something like that, because somebody knows that, if especially if you're fond of nature, they're going to do something which is related to nature, okay, related to flowers, fruits, plants. They're going to gift you something. Okay, hang in there. I need to show you something. I'm not sure whether you can see this against the light. I'm not really sure. What I'm holding here, okay, one second. All right. What I am holding here is a hair, okay, and I'm 100% sure that this hair belongs to my pet, okay. I looks like I don't know if y'all can still see me, if you can hear me. I lost the connection for some time. um I think we are back. I think we are back online, and if you can still see this, I was trying to show you. If you can see, this is a hair. Okay, uh, it's making me extremely emotional. It's I'm not sure. Many of you know here, because I had a pet dog named Hugo, and he passed away a few months ago, the end of March to be precise. Okay, so he passed away a few months ago, and I must have obviously cleaned the house like 1,000 times during these months. But uh, I don't know from where today, on my tarot table right now, I was talking about puppies and kittens, and I was talking about ancestors coming back into the family as a pet or something like that. And all of a sudden, my attention is drawn to this hair here that belongs to Hugo. I don't know how this happened. I really don't know. This is like, this is him actually. I mean, of course, I know how it happened because he shows me signs of his presence every now and then. Sometimes I hear his footsteps, or sometimes I just feel like through the corner of my eyes that he's still around. He just dropped by to say hello, and today he, showed me his hair out of nowhere while doing this live reading. He just um, made his presence felt in the form of this tiny hair here. Now, for those who want to see, Hugo looked exactly like this. So, you must have seen him on my tarot table always. So, when he passed away, I decided that I'm going to actually get a replica of him because I always want him to be near me. He's now one of my guardian angels, and we definitely had a past life connection. He lived a good, happy life for more than 15 years. And when it was time for him to leave his physical form, of course, he gave me signs couple of months earlier. So mentally, yes, I had prepared myself for that, but it's always very very difficult, and it took me a very long time to cope up with his demise. And but every now and then he does make his presence felt. So today, I think on this live session, he actually did that, and I am so grateful that he came in to say hello to everyone. And anyway, so these were the messages for today's live reading. I hope at least some of them resonated with you. And if not, you can just save this video for another day. And if something similar happens, you can, of course, come back here to this video for a confirmation. So I think that's it for today. And let me know. I will be posting this live again. Once it's over, I will be posting it. There are different playlists, so you can check it in the timeless reading, or you can check it in the candle wax reading. There are different playlists, so I will be posting it in both the playlists. You can listen to it again whenever you feel like. Okay, so that's it for today, and thank you for joining me for this live session. I will see you again soon. And love and light to all. Take care of yourself and stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so that I can meet you again. All right. Bye bye for now.